this is so good. This is PixelTunes Radio. Now here's Daddy and Eddie.
Hello everyone, welcome to a special episode of PixelTunes Junior. So, Mike Tendo, he's been doing a lot the last couple weeks. He put 2 episodes of Dude, You Haven't Played This Game Out. We did 3 episodes in October of PixelTunes Radio. So we want to take a little break. So I'm here with my boy, Eddie. He's 9 years old. Why don't you say hi, Eddie?
Hi.
He's really excited to be on the show. Are you a little nervous?
Yes.
Nothing to be nervous about. So Eddie has picked all of our songs today. Yay. It's not going to be a full episode. It's going to be kind of a short thing. But we've got 6 cool tracks from games that he loves to play. And we're going to talk about him a little bit and hang out with him. So Eddie, how did you start playing video games?
How I started playing video games was, my first video game was Katamari, because I remember playing Katamari that I just had to use the sticks to roll the ball around. I just rolled the ball around and picked stuff up. So that was my first video game, how I started to learn how to play them.
Do you remember how old you were when you started playing?
4, I think.
Yeah, you were pretty young. Yeah. And you did not know what you were doing at all.
And then I remember, I think my second game was Lego Star Wars.
Lego Star Wars. We played a lot of those games too.
Yeah.
And those were cool because they had really good music and they were fun to play.
But we can't get the music because of the copyright issue.
Yeah, unfortunately. Hey, maybe next time we do a PixelTunes Junior, we can play more songs.
Yay.
So, our first track, speaking of Katamari, is from the PS3 version, right? That's Katamari Forever. So there's the King, and who else was in that one?
Was that the Robo King?
Yeah. There were 2 different sides to the levels. They would like pop up like a storybook. And then you could fly to the different levels and they would have different challenges. And the Robo King was like the opposite of the King. He was like really down on himself.
And then the King woke
And the King was super ego man.
He was like,
yes, quite strong.
Basically.
So, what did you remember about the music from Katamari?
I remember I listened to it a lot because there's a lot of music in it, but I played it a lot.
What kind of music is it? How was it? Energetic music? Was it sad music?
It was energetic music for rolling a ball around, picking things up.
Yeah. Yeah, and there were lots of different remixes and different versions of the songs as you went through it. And so the song we're going to play from Katamari Forever is called Katamari on the Funk. And this is Senor Coconut's Katamambo mix. And it's a really cool Latino track. It's written by Senor Coconut. His real name is D.Y.H.P.T.G, Schmidt, and he is actually German. I actually thought it was like a real Latino band that did this because it sounds so authentic. He works in the genres of electronic music, postmodern, glitch, IDM, Latin dance, techno, experimental, and easy listening. It's kind of a weird combination of music to work in.
Wait, so is easy listening just like you listen to and it's really easy to listen to it?
Yeah, exactly. Like you like smooth, easy to listen to music. Like it can just go in the background of anything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but on the other hand, he's also got glitch, which is like dubsteppy, crazy electronic music. So he does a little bit of everything. He's not worked on a lot of different games, but he's put out a whole ton of albums. He started working on music back in the early 80s, and he's gone under a whole bunch of different names. He also goes under the name Atom, A-T-O-M, with a little trademark. So you might see his name next to some of the remixes on Katamari too, and those are more of the electronic style remixes. But this one is Senor Coconut. It's very Latino. It's very fun to listen to, so why don't we give it a try? What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. This is Katamari on the Funk. Enjoy.
1, 2, 3, 4. cha-cha. Let's get together, Katamari on merengue. Let's get together, Katamari on the mambo. I got a few days vacation. Let's play Katamari. Keep on rolling, the bigger the better. Time is running out. I got the prince on my side. Here we go, Katamari. Keep on your toes, keep it real. Don't you ever give up. Take me higher, looking good. One time, Katamari. Shake it, funk it, while you're ready. Sing along, everybody. Let's get together, Katamari on the. Let's funk together, Katamari on the. Let's get together, Katamari on the. Let's funk together, Katamari on the. Let's get together, Katamari on the. Let's funk together, Katamari on the. Let's get together, Katamambo.
Gordon! Oh, I'm so glad I found you. I thought you died when the Combine blew up that building you were in. You seem hurt. What seems to be the problem? Gordon, I know you don't talk much, but I need you to tell me what's wrong. Gordon, speak to me.
I think I sprained my goatee and my glasses hurt.
Oh, so you can talk. But you sound like a child. Is that why you never speak?
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing.
This is most fascinating.
Hello there.
Ryu Hayabusa, we could really use your help in the fight against oppression and the eradication of all mankind.
Maybe another time. I couldn't help but overhear that Gordon here sounds like a little sissy kid.
Heh, you're being a big meanie head.
Nuh-uh, you are. Anyways, I have just the thing for that. Try Voice Fixer Elixir.
Voice Fixer Elixir? That sounds dangerous. I'll have to run some tests back at the lab to determine.
Awesome! Gimme!
How do I sound now? Like a real grown-up for a change?
Unbelievable. Ryu, you must tell me which chemical compounds cause this reaction.
It's an ancient Japanese secret, nerdy guy. Ninja, out. Voice Fixer Elixir. Ask your local Japanese potion dealer for details. Warning, not for use on head crabs or crazy Russian priests. Use only as directed.
Hello guys, we're back.
We are back. That was one of Eddie's favorite games.
I love that game.
What game was it?
Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2. So why do you like Half-Life 2 so much?
I really don't know. I just like playing it.
What do you do in Half-Life 2?
You run around with a gravity gun and you shoot stuff.
There's no story?
Well, there's a story. That's the whole thing. And then there's also a free play, which is basically Gary's mod.
You can just kind of do anything you want?
Yeah, because in Gary's mod, there's basically all of the Half-Life 2 weapons, so you can just like run around, and you can get mods. So that's why it's called Gary's mod.
That's cool.
'Cause it makes sense.
So what kind of mods do you play with in Gary's mod?
I have a whole bunch of random mods. I have like 3 mods, which are really weird. Like it's a supercharged pistol. And then I have, it's like a shotgun, but it's like a machine gun shotgun. It's like, so,
Like a semi-automatic shotgun?
I don't know.
That's pretty
It's just-
cool.
It's just like, it keeps going.
So you play Half-Life 2 on the Xbox 360, right?
Yeah.
So that's on the orange box disc.
And I play some TF2.
Yep. Team Fortress
Team Fortress 2.
2 is also on there. So we picked this song because this one's called the Innsbruck Experiment. And this is the song that plays during the menu screen of the orange box where you get to pick which game you want to play. So there's like, what, there's Half-Life 2 on there?
There's Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2, Episode 1, Half-Life 2, Episode 2, Portal 1, and Team Fortress 2.
So what's your favorite game on the whole disc?
That's hard to decide between Team Fortress 2 and Half-Life 2.
Yeah.
Probably both.
Yeah.
But
And I gotta say, man, you're doing pretty good in Half-Life 2. You're going through it without any cheats, no invincibility, finding your way through all the puzzles.
because I'm doing it on the Xbox, not the PC.
Yeah.
Because if I were on the PC, I'd probably give myself infinite ammo.
Yeah. So
Like
this,
an AR2.
the song you really wanted to play from this game was what?
CP violation.
I know, but we already played CP
Why
Violation.
can't we play it again?
That was on my picks episode. Remember that? I did both CP Violation songs. So high five for picking an awesome song that I like to. Boom! High five. But the Innsbruck Experiment is cool. The Innsbruck Experiment is named because
It's an
Gordon
experiment.
Freeman went to the university at Innsbruck in Austria before he worked at Black Mesa. So there was mention of an experiment he did at Innsbruck in the game. So that's why they call music the
Oh yeah,
Innsbruck
when
Experiment.
Barney dropped the crowbar. Barney isn't really an important person in there. He doesn't really do much.
Well, he gets Gordon free. He's the one that
Yeah.
makes him escape from all the Combine at the beginning of the game.
And he gives him a crowbar.
Yeah. And
Just
Barney was pretty big in the first Half-Life, but you didn't play that one, right?
I didn't play that, no.
So we'll have to play that first one on the PC because I have that one too.
Oh.
We'll check it out. It looks a lot more simple, but it's a lot of fun too.
And TF2 is a lot of fun too.
TF2 is a lot of fun, but that's online only, right?
Yeah, that's only on.
So you basically play with people online,
Yep, I play with random people.
and then you can be different like classes
Yeah, you
and
can
stuff.
be different There's 9 classes. There's a whole bunch, but my favorite is probably the engineer and the sniper. Because with the engineer, it basically does all the work for you because you can just build a sentry gun in a dispenser. So then you can just like walk away and it'll kill the bad guys so you can get the intelligence.
And what does the sniper do?
In the sniper doesn't, well, it helps a little because it's basically you just get kills.
Sounds simple enough.
It does. And then the scout is really hard to play, but I'm really good at it because I always play on 2-fort and I'm always blue team. I don't know why I don't like being red team, but
So the whole object is to get the enemy intelligence and bring it back to your
Yeah,
base.
bring it back
and the
to your
more times you
basement.
do that, the more score you have.
yeah.
So does your team usually win or do they usually lose?
My team sometimes, it's always like a back and forth. Like So, well, I'm not always playing with the same people, so I always like play with like 16 people, and then I move on and play with like a different 14 people because I have to go on different servers and people are not all at the same time.
Makes sense.
So
You never know what you're gonna do.
yeah.
Gotcha. Our next game is one of Eddie's and my favorites, actually. I played this game a whole lot when it first came out.
Yeah.
This one is
fun.
called
Jet.P.T.G Joyride.
Yeah, and this is a game for mobile devices, touchscreen devices, iPads, iPods, iPhones.
I play it on my iPad Mini.
So, what do you do in Jet.P.T.G Joyride?
So you start out with just like a jetpack in like Barry's normal suit, but once you get used to it, you get a lot better at it. So you break in the building. There's a jetpack there, so then you steal it, and then there's like these lasers, so you have to like go around them. So if there's like a laser on top, then you have to go to the bottom, and if there's one on the bottom, then you have to go to the top. But sometimes they can be like spinning, and then it starts to go faster as it goes on to get harder.
And then you have to collect the coins to get new
You collect
stuff,
the coins
right?
yeah. You can get like upgrades, and you can also buy new things. Like you can buy new skins instead of having to be Barry.
You can be like an astronaut or a
Yeah.
punk, or you can dress up like Abraham Lincoln, or there's a whole bunch of different stuff. So Barry Steak Fries, who's the main character in Jet.P.T.G Joyride, he's kind of in all of the Half-Brick games. Half-Brick is the company that made the game, and they also made like Age of Zombies, and what other games is he in? Do you remember? Half-Life.
Fruit Ninja.
Is he in Fruit Ninja?
Yeah, he made
Oh,
Fruit
okay.
Ninja. Yeah.
So the music was written by Cedar Jones, who also wrote the music for Fruit Ninja as well. Funny coincidence. We don't have much information on Cedar Jones. All we know is that the person is a Half-Life is a Half-Brick employee.
Oh my god.
If you like the music from Fruit Ninja, you'll probably like the music from Jet.P.T.G Joyride.
Yeah.
This is the music that plays during the game when you're actually on the
Yeah.
jetpack, trying to collect the coins, trying to avoid the lasers, trying to high-five all the scientists, trying to get, 200 meters. You have to do all these goals, right?
yeah, there's
to
like
get
quests.
up in
Yeah.
levels. And then you get more and more
more.
cash, so you can unlock more and more jetpacks and more costumes.
Then you get
and
the
stuff.
cash money.
Then you get the cash money. Then you get the bling.
Put the cash money in there.
So this
should
is an
watch that
awesome,
video.
awesome song. I mean, I've played Jet.P.T.G Joyride for hours and hours. Eddie's played it for hours and hours,
Yeah.
and we never get tired of this song. So let's take a listen to the in-game music from Jet.P.T.G Joyride.
Hey dudes, we're back. We're back. Are you excited? We're back. Are you excited? We're back. We get to do more. Ooh.
You're crazy.
Catch my dance, catch my dance.
See, the problem with dancing during a podcast is that nobody can see you dancing.
Oh, no.
It was a pretty cool dance, though.
It's the catch my dance.
I'll have to go with that, though. So what did we just listen to?
We just listened to the battle in Mario Galaxy of Bowser Jr.
Yes, the Bowser Jr. battle
Yeah.
from Mario Galaxy. We played that game together, right?
Yeah.
That was one of the games that we played, Luigi's Mansion together. We played Mario Galaxy together.
I watched you played a lot of games.
Well, with Mario Galaxy, it's cool, though, because I could actually control Mario, and then remember you would have the Wiimote, and you were shooting the stars at the guys.
Oh, yeah.
And you were, like, shaking the dudes and stuff. Mm-hmm. That was a lot of fun. You can do the same thing with Mario Galaxy 2 also. So we played all the way through both those games together. Mm-hmm. That was a lot of fun.
Luigi's Mansion was fun.
Luigi's Mansion was crazy fun. Mommy, or my lovely wife, for my birthday, got us Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon for the 3DS, so we have to go through that, but I have to wait until I'm done with the Zelda game on the 3DS before we can start playing it.
Come on.
I know, I'm trying, but I don't have a lot of time to play those games, so I'm going through it as fast as I can. I wish I could bring it to work, but I don't think my boss would like that.
He probably wouldn't.
Be like, why are you playing video games when you're supposed to be helping kids with their computers? And I'd be like, but it's Zelda. And he'd be like, oh, okay, that's fine. I wish. Anyways, so Mario Galaxy, that was the fight with Bowser Jr., and that's when he comes up in that big flying pirate ship, and he's shooting cannons at you, and then you gotta catch the turtles and throw them back at the ship, and then finally you hit him like 5 or 6 times, and Bowser Jr. gets all upset. He flies away.
And he's like, oh, I'm gonna get you!
Yeah, he gets pretty upset. Mario Galaxy was written by Koji Kondo. Everybody knows Koji Kondo. Do you know who Koji Kondo is?
No.
No? Oh, I haven't done a very good job teaching you that.
You haven't.
Koji Kondo wrote the original Super Mario Brothers songs.
What?
And he also wrote the original Legend of Zelda songs.
Oh.
And Super Mario World.
Here we go.
And Mario 3. And he wrote all sorts of Nintendo music.
Cool.
You don't care, do you?
Not really.
You're gonna get lots of boos from people listening. You don't care about Koji Kondo. But it was also written by Mahito Yokota. So he wrote music. He started actually way back in the 90s. And then he started off doing music for Winback. He had a special thanks for Winback on the N64, which is one of Uncle Brendan's favorite games.
What's a Winback?
Like you're winning stuff back after they take it from you. I don't know. But he worked on Dynasty Warriors 4 a little bit. He worked on Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, Zelda Twilight Princess. He did the orchestration for.
Oh, I love that movie, Twilight.
No. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Edward and Bella. It actually has my name in it, Edward.
Goodness gracious.
What? It's a good movie.
Okay, well.
I only saw the first one. I need to see the other. I mean, this has nothing to do with the podcast.
No, it really doesn't have anything to do with the podcast. It's called Digressing. So anyways, after he did Mario Galaxy, he worked on Wii Music. He did Mario Galaxy 2, Ocarina of Time 3D, Super Mario 3D Land, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, Super Mario Bros. U, New Super Luigi U, Super Mario 3D World. He worked on Mario Kart 8, and of course, just like everybody at Nintendo,
Zelda.
no, he's working on the new Smash Brothers for the 3DS and the Wii U.
Ooh, I like Minecraft Super Smash Brothers.
Minecraft Super Smash Brothers?
You could actually make that.
What's in Minecraft Super Smash Brothers?
Well, it's basically like the same thing. You can choose a class, but instead of like the Mario characters, instead of like Zelda, you could be like a Blaze, and then you have like a bow. And if you're the gas, then you can shoot out like a fireball.
So does it look like Minecraft, or is it like
It's
like
Minecraft.
side-scrolling?
It's Minecraft.
Oh,
Not
but they just call it Smash Brothers?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Do you have like a percent meter that goes up, and the higher the percent meter is, the more you can get knocked out of the world or something like that? So it's nothing like Smash Brothers, but they call it Smash Brothers.
Not really. you just pick up items and hit people with them.
That's kind of like what Smash Brothers is.
It's a little-
Interesting. I'll have to check that out. I'm very interested in that.
You can just watch Sunday's video.
Cool. He makes videos on everything.
I know. Sunday has like 70 of them.
So we have a question from one of our fans on Twitter. His name is Sunshin Ri, and he asks Eddie, does it bother you that old games look flat and simple compared to new games?
It does.
It does. But you play lots of games that are flat and simple, though. I mean, Minecraft is kind of flat and simple.
I don't know.
And you play Jetpack Joyride, and that's kind of flat and simple. What do you think about the games that I play, like on the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo and the Genesis? You know, like them? Do you like the music? Yeah. That makes me sad. I was hoping I could play Nintendo games with you. That's okay. I just got to show you games that you like. Shock Troopers. Remember, we played that for a little bit, and you were playing Metal Slug a couple days ago on the PS2.
Those
The game
games
where
are
you,
weird.
the game where you jump in the tank, and you had all the shooting all the soldiers.
I
and
wish
stuff.
they could make it like so it had better graphics. Then I play them like so much more often.
But it's not always about graphics, man. It's like
Love that
gameplay.
graphics.
This new generation, I tell you.
I love this generation.
So,
Them graphics.
so speaking of flat and boring, the next game we're gonna play music from is Punch Quest.
Can I have Punch Quest?
Punch Quest.
You punch stuff.
You punch stuff.
Yep.
Then you're on a quest. It's all about punching, basically.
It should be Quest Punch.
Quest Punch? The quest for the punch. So, tell me about Punch Quest. How do you play the game?
Actually, that wouldn't make sense if it was Quest Punch, because then you'd be on a quest to get a punch. Maybe you like lost your hand and you're on a quest to get a new hand.
So you can punch things?
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That would be kind of cool. Maybe the sequel to Punch Quest will be Quest
What?
Punch.
Quest Punch. Coming out tomorrow.
Sweet. So, for realsies, though, what do you do in Punch Quest?
You punch stuff.
You punch stuff.
Yeah.
But how do you play it?
You tap something and then you punch.
So it's a touchscreen game.
Yeah.
So it's out for iPad and
Yeah.
iPhone and tablet and all that stuff.
It's not on a Wii U.
So you run forward by yourself, right? You don't need to
Yeah.
run forward. You basically just keep going forward.
Yep.
And then you can like swipe up to uppercut and swipe forward to punch forward.
Oh yeah, and when you're up in the air, when you do an uppercut, you can slam. Uppercut, slam.
Yeah. And so there's a whole bunch of different types of enemies, right?
Yeah, there's a skeleton. There's also these ridiculously hard bosses.
That's true. There's the big skeleton
Yeah.
head boss. And then you can also get like weird objects that turn you into
Yeah.
like a crazy unicorn.
You can be a gnome.
A gnome.
A
Called a gnome. There's no G.
A gnome?
A gnome.
Gnome?
A gnome. The G is silent.
English is confusing.
Yes, it is.
I need to speak a new language.
So yeah, you could be a gnome. You could be a unicorn. You can be all sorts of stuff.
I'm a pony. I have a thing on my head.
Yeah, that's a derpy unicorn.
It is.
And so the object, of course, like most mobile games, is to get more coins, and more coins buy you more stuff. And you can get different hats and different clothing items and different special moves. And when
And-
you power up your levels, then you can do lightning punches and all sorts of cool stuff.
And you can get a coin doubler.
And you can get a coin doubler if you want.
Just for a little cash money and real life money.
Yeah,
Not worth it.
gotta pay. The music,
worth it.
though, is really good, right? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It was written by Andrea Chang, and she's a composer, sound designer, and an audio engineer. And she's written music for all sorts of stuff. She's written music for Dawn Gate. She's written music for Early Bird and Mage Gauntlet, which are both mobile games, Penguin Patrol, Hook Worlds, Quick Hook, Foul Play, Aqua Pets. She's got all sorts of different mobile games under her belt. She's also done some documentaries and some short films, but she does a lot of cinematic stuff, but then she also has a lot of really playful songs. You can check her stuff out at www.andreachangtube.com, and that's where she puts all of her stuff. You can listen to a lot of samples of her music. So if you like these tunes, go check her out. I think you'll enjoy the rest of her music as well.
It's basically like, well, it's basically like a Yo Crunch, like Pixel in tunes. They're tunes made out of pixels. And what I do, you just, with the Yo Crunch, don't eat the Yo, eat the crunch. Like if you have an M&M Yo Crunch, don't eat the Yo, eat the crunch M&Ms, not the Yo yogurt.
Okay.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I don't know how we started talking about yogurt, but that's good advice.
Pixel tunes.
So are you telling them
another
to?
compound word.
Are you telling them to just look at the pixels and not listen to the tunes?
Yeah.
Or do you want them to just listen to the tunes and not worry about the pixels?
Don't worry about the pixels. Listen to the tunes.
Perfect.
No. Opposite because Minecraft.
But if they don't listen to the tunes, then how are they going to listen to the podcast?
Oh, then they can't listen to my voice.
Exactly.
My lovely voice.
Your lovely voice. So
I
modest.
hear it every day of my life.
This is Punch Quest from Andrea Chang. This is going to be the title screen music and then the menu music. Enjoy.
We're back, dudes.
We're back, bros. That song was from Boom Block's Bash Party. And what's that game about?
You have like a bomb or like a laser thing, and then there's basically like things, and you need to get as much money, but I don't know what you do with the money because.
That was a great description of the game, Eddie.
Well, I don't know what to do with the money. We have like $100,000 and nothing to do with it.
So Boom Blocks it's like a puzzle game, right?
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of series of challenges where you get a level in front of you, and it's like an arena kind of deal, and you have a stack of blocks, like a big Jenga looking thing. And you get tools, so you can get like a sticky hand that you can use to pull blocks out, or you get a bowling ball that you can use to smash blocks. And the idea is to get as many points as possible. So you can use the Wiimote to aim at the screen, it's a Wii game, and then you can aim and throw or use your tools or whatever, and you can compete to get the highest score with another player, or you can work together to get a high score to get medals, right?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun.
It is.
What's your favorite tool to play with in the game?
Probably the laser beam. And what I really like to do in that game, if I have like a bomb, usually I don't play the game correctly. And since there's these
That's
like
no surprise.
But there's like these like pigs in suits or like people on top of like pillars, and I usually get the bomb and I like shoot them off the pillar. I throw the bomb on the pillar and then they explode off, and it's really fun.
I like the bowling ball, because then you can like take one little bowling ball and throw it at a tower, and if you knock the right block in exactly the right spot, the whole tower falls over and you get like all the points at once. It's really fun.
Destruction!
Destruction is the name of the game in Boom Blocks.
Destruction!
It is a lot of fun. It's a great party game. It's kind of underrated, so it's probably pretty cheap if you find it at like a used game store. So if you see a copy of Boom Blocks and you have a Wii or a Wii U and a couple Wiimotes and a couple friends, definitely worth picking up. Eddie and I play it all the time. Whenever we get bored, we're like, let's play some Boom Blocks. And we do, and we always end up laughing and having a good time with it. The game is actually from Electronic Arts, which is strange because, you know, normally they're doing like Madden and all these shoot 'em up games. But this is actually produced by Steven Spielberg, who I don't really need to tell you who Steven Spielberg is. I mean, he does films.
Well, I don't know who he is. I don't know who any of these people are.
Well, okay, fine, but you're too little, I guess. The music was written by Mark Mothersbaugh, Albert Fox, John Enroth, and Silas Hite, or Silas Hite. H-I-T-E. How do you... Hite?
Height.
Silas Hite. We'll call him Silas Hite. It might be different. I don't know. So those four guys, as a team, worked on this game, the original Boom Blocks game, the Simpsons game, and The Sims 2.
There's more than one Boom Blocks?
Yeah, this was Boom Blocks Bash Party. But there was a Boom Blocks before this one. And it was a lot more simple. It had basically the same kind of stuff going on, but it had less variation.
I thought there was only one.
Nope, that's why we don't really play the first Boom Blocks that much, because if you have Bash Party, you have everything that was in Boom Blocks plus all the extra stuff. So you don't really need to play Boom Blocks if you have the original, or if you have the sequel to it. But Mark Mothersbaugh, if his name sounds familiar, that's because he was originally a member of Devo, the 80s band, the guys that used to wear the big yellow jumpsuits and the goggles with the red hats, and they did the song Whip It back in the 80s, and he's looking at me like I'm absolutely crazy, but I am a Devo fan, so I like Mark Mothersbaugh. You may not know that he actually does a lot of video game music as well. He started off way back in 1992, just after Devo split up. He did the tunnel music for Sewer Shark for the Sega CD and the 3DO, like one of the first full-motion video games ever. And then he went on and did some Rugrats adventure games. He also did the theme song for the Nickelodeon cartoon Rugrats.
That Rugrats actually is Doctor Who. Tommy had a gun.
That's right. There's a lot of Doctor Who stuff in Rugrats. You're right.
Yep.
Yep.
Told you.
Yep. I didn't even know you knew about Rugrats. So...
I remember I saw one of their books at school. I liked it.
Oh, okay. And wasn't there like a TARDIS sitting on, or a Dalek sitting on the shelf in one of the books or something like that? I don't know. There's always lots of weird Doctor Who stuff in Rugrats, which is strange. So after the Rugrats games, he also did the music for Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot 2, Interstate 82, Crash Team Racing, Jak and Daxter. He did the music for The Sims 3, and most of the other Sims games, and those Simpsons games that we were talking about. So, yeah, The Sims had a lot of good playful music in it. And then he also did some music for PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, which Eddie and I play a lot too. That's like Smash Brothers for the PS3. And that's it, man. That's the music you picked. I know.
I want some more.
Well, we can do a PixelTunes Junior.
Junior 2.
PixelTunes Junior 2. But I don't know.
Coming out this week.
I'm only going to do a PixelTunes Junior 2 if lots of people like this one. So how do you think we can get people to tell us if they like this one?
Hit that like button down below.
Yeah, like, comment, rate the show, rate us on iTunes at PixelTunes Radio. Check us out on Twitter at PixelTunes Radio or Facebook at facebook.com/PixelTunes Radio. And our next show, we will be back with Mike. We'll have special guest Aaron from Retro Obscura and the Retro Junkies Network, and we'll be talking about old, unreleased, and prototype games. So that'll be a full, regular PixelTunes Radio show.
I like this.
We'll do PixelTunes Junior in the future, but like I said, man, people gotta like this one. So what games are you playing nowadays? Well, you play Minecraft a lot, right?
Yeah.
What about the music in Minecraft?
No, it doesn't really have any music. The music is really quiet and I don't like it. I turned the volume down.
So what do you usually listen to instead of playing the Minecraft music?
I put dubstep in the background.
Yeah, you just basically go to YouTube, put on some dubstep,
Yep,
play Minecraft?
I press the X button and then I go to YouTube and I go to the top of dubstep. That is really good. They have really good songs in there. I listen to that thing over and over and over. Yay.
And Gary's Mod.
Yay.
Anything else you're playing lately?
Driver 3.
Driver 3 on the PS2. So the other game that you're playing all the time is this, what? Cookie Clicker game?
Yeah.
So what's Cookie Clicker all about?
Cookie Clicker is all about clicking a cookie. There's a cookie and you click it and then you buy stuff. The first thing you can buy is a cursor, which gives you 0.1 cookies per second. It's very slow. And then the next thing you can buy is 0.3 cookies per second, which is a grandma, which makes that. And on it's available on really anything. It's not available on like Xbox or whatever, because then you have to press like the A button a million times or something.
Then it would be Cookie Pusher. You'd be pushing buttons instead of...
You can get it on a laptop or like a computer, a PC, or a Mac on an iPhone.
So you start clicking these cookies.
So you start off with no cookies per second.
All right.
Right now I have 25 trillion cookies.
Wait, you said 25 trillion cookies?
Yes, I need 100 trillion cookies to get a cookie god.
How long have you been playing Cookie Clicker for?
It actually says I've played it for 13 hours and like 12 minutes, but...
You've been clicking cookies for 13 hours.
I'm addicted.
I guess so.
Yep. And I've played Minecraft for much more.
Well, yeah, that I know.
Yeah, I play it for like 5 hours a day.
No, you don't.
A long time ago.
You used to play it a lot, but now it's only a little bit. That's PixelTunes Jr, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Show me some love. Hit that like button down below. Show me them comments. Ask me some questions.
Yeah, if you have any questions for Eddie for PixelTunes Jr. number 2, yeah, tweet at us or leave a comment on this podcast, and we will totally interview him on the next episode and ask him these questions.
I like
All right,
questions.
guys. So we will see you in 2 weeks for PixelTunes Radio, and we'll see Eddie next PixelTunes Jr.
Thanks for listening, dudes. Bye-bye.